We continue our working day, and now I give the floor to the Presidential Administration spokesman on ATO-related issues, Colonel Oleksandr Motuzyanyk. Good afternoon, dear journalists. And the information on the ATO operation during the last 24 hours is to your attention. The militants continue to violate ceasefire, and during the last 24 hours there were 56 incidents of violation of ceasefire from the side of the militants, and 9 incidents were with the use of heavy weapons from the side of the enemy. In Lugansk area, ceasefire continues. At the same time, in Donetsk area, the situation is volatile along the line of contact. In the north suburbs of Gorlovka and in Pisky, the enemy uses heavy weapons, mainly 82mm mortars and 120mm mortars. At that, they shelled tons of mines. And in 3 places in Lugansk village, in Dacha village and Avdiivka, our positions were shelled, fired at by snipers of the enemy. And the places of active military actions are the suburbs of Gorlovka, Mayorsk, Zaitsev, and Novgorodska, where the enemy delivered fire during 24 hours. And from the 3rd of February, the work of checkpoint Zaitsev was temporarily stopped. This is a decision of General Staff of ATO and also the Donetsk Civil and Military Administration connected with the shelling of adjacent territories by the militants. And in the region of Avdiivka, the militants opened fire, both from the east and southern direction, and in the suburbs of Gorlovka and Donetsk, our positions came under fire on the second line of defense. In Mariupol area, the enemy violated ceasefire several times in Marianka. Our positions were fired at by sniper, and near Pishevik village there was a military clash between ATO forces and the militants. The battle lasted for about 1 hour. After that, the subversive group of the enemy was forced to retreat to the east. During the last 24 hours, in the result of the military action, no Ukrainian serviceman was killed, 2 were wounded. It happened near Zaitsev village, where one of our servicemen was wounded because of the shelling from AGS grenade launcher, and also near Pishevik, where our serviceman was wounded by a bullet. SBU conducted a large-scale operation in Shastya village, Lugansk Oblast. They were joined by the servicemen of the military forces of National Guard and police, and also bodyguards. In the course of the operation, they surveyed 1,200 local residents. And 28 people were investigated for the in-depth for the belonging to the illegal armed formations. And also they found the cache of arms in one of the abandoned buildings. They confiscated 4 kilograms of gunpowder, 450 grams of explosive materials, 3 grenades with fuses, and different cartridges of different caliber. SBU also detained accomplices of the militants in Zaporizhzhia who disseminated anti-Ukrainian propaganda materials in social networks. And it was established that this criminal provided personal data, addresses, and telephone numbers of Ukrainian activists to Russian special services. Also, one more mini cache of arms, the special services found in Nizhny village in Luganshina. They confiscated 3 grenade launchers RPG-22, 2 ammunition, 2 grenade launcher RPG-7, and also some cartridges of 7.62mm caliber. And State Bodyguard Service, together with the police, found cache of arms in the region of Zolote in Luganshina. There they confiscated 19,000 of cartridges of different caliber, 7 grenade launchers, 9 ammunition, 2 RPG. And the first stage of training of special purpose company continue in Lviv Oblast. It includes individual training. Servicemen under supervision of experienced instructors are trained in firing, engineering work, supervision of medical assistance, and also military topography. And this is conducted according to the NATO standards. And the last information, a truck loaded with humanitarian help for the residents of Donetsk Oblast went through Zaitsev checkpoint. This help is delivered by Oblast charity organization. This is all information for today. Do you have some questions or comments? If there's no questions and comments, thank you very much and goodbye. We end our